Okay, what's up, guys? Today's video is quitting Tekken 8. So yeah, it's a sad topic. Yeah, honestly, I feel sad about it. But it is what it is. So I already also quit like 15 years ago. But I also played on 7 for a bit, and not seriously, it's got the platinum. Also, the plan for this as well. As well, get the platinum as well. But yeah, I just reached God through yesterday, and I feel good about it. It's an empty achievement. I don't know if it's worth it to reach God 3. It's another time consuming, maybe like 30, 50 hours of playing. I think God 2, maybe 25 hours, something like that. Yeah. So the only reason I kept playing is because I'm really retired and I'm bored and I don't know what to do with my life. So I tried to play pro again after 15 years. So I managed to beat a lot of players. I couldn't win, but it felt good, being able to beat some pro players locally. And I won some online tournaments, so felt good. But I also yeah. So but joining tournaments is boring, exhausting. It's, uh, Especially if it's not like a legit Bandai sponsored tournament, Bandai Namco sponsored tournament that's legit. Just like the tournaments I entered, said to come at 10 a.m. But on their post says 10 a.m. But the tournament started like maybe 3 p.m. So didn't sleep much, and I was there. And I left 9 a.m. something like that, or 8:30. So I got there early. I had to wait for another 5 6 hours and exhausted during the tournament. So I beat some players, but I'm exhausted. But that was just like coming back to Tekken, and I just played Tekken 8 for like a month, and then I joined tournaments. So I beat some opponents, the old school style, but I felt good about it. I had something to do. Uh, I was um, hyped to go to Evo, but then uh, also the Gundam statues as well are being taken down. The last one is being taken down. Next gonna be taken down next month. So if I go there, to spend all that much expensive trip, all that so much money, and just for Evo. So it was like Evo, and then two Gundam statues. Would have been worth the money. So maybe I'll just go to China instead, where's the Freedom Gundam is, where the Freedom Gundam is, which is my number one favorite Gundam. So maybe I'll just go there instead. It's gonna be cheaper. Just 3 days. I'll just go there by myself because it's a hassle. Traveling with friends. Only because my one of my friends is in Japan and just wants to enter the tournament, but he rescheduled it on the last year. We're supposed to go, but he rescheduled it. He was busy. So now Gundams are gone. What's the point? So and he told me to travel. Travel. Yeah, it's a hassle to travel. And it's also boring to travel alone. It's hassle to travel with friends, with family. I can't afford for their fare, their expenses. So it's gonna be me going to his country, to travel. But he wanted me to work there. I don't want to work there. I'm already retired. I don't want a 3-year contract and learn some Nihongo. I love Japanese. I tried to learn Japanese, but I'm over that. I'm old. I'm too old to learn. But most of all, I want my freedom. I don't want to be working for the rest of my life. I'm just happy playing JRPGs all day. Sure, it's boring sometimes, but it's better than having a boss every day. And having no sleep from graveyard and shifting schedules, rotating schedules. So I don't want to be like him. You travel, but but mostly they're stuck and they're stuck to their jobs, and they're always projecting their stress at me. Me, unlike me, I'm just playing JRPGs all day. So again, also about the stress. So Tekken 8 is just stress. It's just a stressful game, button mashing. Imagine fighting war. So I'm able to beat Warang's button mashers now. But it takes like hundreds of hours for matchups. Yeah, I'm able to beat Fenway's Destruction 3. If I won that was which matches I won. But beat some Warrants yesterday, I believe. Was it yesterday? I'm able to fight Alisas and beat Alisas as well. Not afraid of them anymore, but it's just a stressful game. Beat them. I'm able to demolish Fengways. Alisas. Able to beat Warangs. Raven, pain in the ass. Able to beat Kings now. I'm able to beat Eddie now and Steve's now. Also, there's something wrong with the matchmaking. Their developers are being sneaky. I put their 2 ranks or less, but I'm matched with Tekken gods. What the F? So when I lose, I lose more points. So it's unfair. I would rather just it's the same effort. They're same skills levels. They're hard to beat. So I'd rather beat hard to beat people that the same rank at me or destruction and have more points than lose to this Tekken gods. And lose more points. My 1 win, my 2 wins is just 1 lose from them. So I think that's why I did rematch this month. Oh, I lost to Lily and Warren. Yeah, Lily is just so hard to fight. Balls, I'm a palming, so not afraid. Kazuya's, yeah. Probably these are laggers, lagger players as well. It's also stress because these players use Japan. My friend says Japan is disciplined, but Japan players are laggers. What the F? So a pretty good win rate. I can't beat this Noctis here. Around balls. The last one. So yeah. So yeah, aside from that, so I only have one friend that I play with, but it's being annoying, forcing opinions. So yeah, beat the guy the description 1 Warang here. The laggers, and here laggers. F. Leroy, so hard to beat. Xiaoyu, I main her so as well. So I know how to beat her. More Warangs, it's hard to beat. Yeah, I remember this guy is a lagger here, of course, not as a lagger. Used to be a king player, a lagger player, Wi-Fi player. Hard to beat Lars there. Just stress Lars, stress to fight. Steve is also stressful to fight, but especially Lars, it's annoying to fight, it's an annoying game. So why should I keep playing this game? Yachi is annoying. It's a barrage of attacks. So here we have losing to lower ranks will you lose more points. At least lately, these couple of days, not much. What you call this? Me too. So yeah, I also said because I bought some DLC as well. Where's the match with the matches, player matches with the? I think it's. Well, these are just accidentally pressed a saving of replays. So. Yeah, also my friend is being annoying, saying, blaming me for how all the opinionated, negative people like him talk. Always blaming me for everything. No, it's not everyone actually. When I'm say everyone is like that to me, just a few people like him, who are just negative, opinionated, who always wants a yes for an answer. I'm just being civil. I'm just responding to their opinions when I respond, but I respond saying don't agree. So people like them, just want me to say yes. So yeah, it's very annoying. So uh, giving advice, and when I say no to their advice, basically they just don't want me to respond. They just want a yes, yes, yes. So it's just them. It's just them. It's not me. I'm not the problem. It's them that's a problem. So I told them, if they all drink, they force me to drink. So I'm the problem because I don't drink. So I'm not the problem because, as well, I also speak with a lot of friends every day. I send them screenshots of these are the friends, and I still speak the same. We still disagree, and I still speak the same. There's no problem with my communication skills. I studied bachelor in journalism, College of Mass Communications. So there's no problem with my communication skills. But I'm a writer, so I write facts. That's why I'm not working in the news because I don't want to die and have enemies and death threats because I state facts. So that's why I send in screenshots and facts that there are people that have no problem with me. So I am not the problem. So he's the problem. People like him are the problem. So maybe they are not raised well. So for me, it's just I'm giving advice. I'm not giving advice, as I've said. I'm just responding to tell you to do this, to be in my shoes. That's what I'm saying. I'm not, as I've said to him, I don't care how other people live. I'm not giving him advice every day. So giving me advice like in Tekken, when I feel bad because I listen to his advice. Why do you want me to not use heat? Not use heat. His advice is not use heat. So on the most of the videos on the replays that I lost, it's because I did not use heat. He's just using like characters like Armor King who don't need heat. So characters like Lydia need heat. So I'm a disadvantage if I don't use heat. That's where her strongest kits are. Well, yeah, he also needs heat. So if he doesn't have heat, he's very punishable. So balance both heat and not heat. June as well. But he's angry because I don't use heat with June. I use heat with June immediately. Of course, I use heat immediately with June during a juggle or during a combo. Because if I use heat, I would receive less self damage when I use June's magic abilities, power, whatever. Where she uses her moves that does damage herself. So if I'm on heat, I don't. If I'm on heat, I don't receive much self damage. So show you as well her kit. One of her best moves is her heat slash, radiant stance heat slash, back stance. So if so we play I only play player match with him. So if and this is by the time that I'm also giving handicap, so maybe my win rate is lower compared to previous season. I'll check. But this is my other account, so sometimes I'm giving him a handicap. So if he's right, I shouldn't use heat. So why do I have more win rate than him on our player matches? So mm, let's see. This is my other account. I'll check my other account. The win rates. See, so if he's always right, why do I have 59.66%? And that's me sometimes giving a handicap or letting my guard down sometimes to let him win because he's saying I look bad. So if he's always right with his opinions, and this is my other account that I did get Tekken God or God Supreme with on the first season. So I do have higher win rate than him. Not using it, not you don't use it. So and he's angry if I don't use it. So and regardless, I'm making excuses. I mean, so it's fine for him to make excuses because he has low win rate. During the season, he's not using his main. Armor King's not here yet. So, yeah, I'm so annoyed by people like that. So just because I don't call these people out, I told them, does it mean you're not negative, you're not toxic? So me, I'm not giving advice. I just live my own life. I'm only reacting, responding because I'm only insisting that I live my own life. What you're telling me, I don't agree. I'm only insisting for myself. I don't insist for other people. That's the difference. Just because I'm responding doesn't mean I'm like you. I'm like them. So me, I would rather early retirement life, than listen to what they say, and ruin my early retirement life and have stress. So yeah, Tekken is just stress. So what's the point? So I don't know. What's the point? When I think my max will be God 4. If I'm really pushing it, God 3 would be um, a nice peak. But there's really no point. And I don't think with my skill level, I don't think I can go for God 5, 6, or 7 because I don't even time to practice like side wall combos. Those insane combos and insane combos that back and forth to the wall and like double wall splats. I don't have time to practice that. Yeah, but I'm doing fine without those things. I'm early retired. I spend a lot of time resting. My other hobbies are JRPGs, platinum grinding. But I retired early to grind JRPGs and to practice taekwondo. So yeah, and socializing with the neighbors. I don't have time to practice wall combos, wall carries. So I'm fine with the basics, and what's consistent and stable and safe staples. So pretty much I'm doing fine, compared to him doing insane combos. But but what is this? But what is this win rate? So here I'm still giving handicap, but not as much as the later seasons. And I'm trying to give some handicaps. But it's unfair, when I'm losing, they don't give handicaps. But I'm no means a pro player. But it's not worth it, I tried playing 20 hours a day, but it's still not enough to back then when I returned to Tekken, like maybe a year ago. It's not worth it, because try 20 hours a day. It's not worth the health, and I'm getting old. and it's still not enough. I'm disadvantage of like 15,000 hours from Tekken 7, 6. Because I quit during Dark Resurrection. Dark Resurrection, I didn't need to uh, to lab anyone, and I got like uh, 20 plus wins in the arcades. Best players from here and from other islands or whatever, or towns or cities, whatever. Yeah, until I got tired and bored. I remember the last 20 wins I had with Dark Resurrection. With I'm a Xiao Yu specialist, but I use Paul as well. But my main is Xiao Yu. So I give them a handicap. I don't want to tarnish my Xiao Yu with them. Because people, players like this, that they will mirror match you or do some annoying stuff. They will let you pick first so that they will counter. So I just picked Paul for more than 20 wins until I got tired, and they couldn't beat Paul, and they couldn't not with their Bryans and their Mishimas, and I was waiting for Paul mirror match. Sometimes they do, just to annoy you or to insult you as a player, but nobody mirror match Paul with me. So I'm just waiting for that, and nobody also mirror match Xiao Yu with me. There was one who mirror matched me Xiao Yu with Paul and Tag. We bet money, and they lost and they quit. So aside from that, nobody else tried to be annoying with me and tried to mirror match me. Yeah, I also played with players in Manila, top players in Manila. I'll beat them all during my time. With 10 wins, 20 wins as well. I'll do it to Pampanga. I beat them. So back then, game was balanced, but now I don't think it's balanced. So yeah, I don't have the time to lab all the characters and to practice all these wall combos. But yeah, so I think it's more of a skill issue. I accept that I'm getting old, and my patience is running thin. So my reaction is getting slow. So accept that. So maybe my peak will be 2, God of Destruction 2 or 3. Yeah, but then again, so I just have to enforce for myself. I don't enforce for other people. So if you just don't agree, if this game is don't agree with this game anymore, don't like it anymore as much as I did try to like it, as much as it sucks, maybe it's time to quit or take a break. So I don't know, maybe I still have PS Plus left. Maybe I'll just wait for the PS Plus to expire. So I don't know, maybe it's time to quit this game. Just a waste of time, grinding rank for 10 hours, just one rank. How many hours did I say for God 2? For God 1, I think 10 hours. 10, 12, 15. Because, he said, I shouldn't eat. Should eat one rice. So I didn't eat before the ranking to God 1. So I got demoted because I'm hungry. I'm hungry and I'm playing a very, very stressful game. I'm hungry. So his advice is to not eat, basically. So I didn't eat, so I played for maybe 4 or 5 hours. I didn't eat, so I had to get something to eat. So that's why I don't diet or not eat, because I need energy to do things like Tekken, for stressful things, especially for doing Taekwondo. 540 kicks, 540 round kicks, 540 hook kicks. The jumping, spinning at this age, at my age, same age as me. Oh, on paper says that much calories, but that's on paper. You don't practice martial arts and high level taekwondo. I'm trying to do high level taekwondo. You just want to eat, tell me to eat one rice, but you don't do. So you're gonna give a martial artist advice. Why would I take advice from a non-martial artist? I'm just replying, and people like that who hate rejection. So that's why I don't give him advice. I don't give him advice in Tekken. He's the pro player. I don't give him advice. No, he won't. He says that things change. No. I'm not giving anyone advice. I'm not giving him advice how to beat me, because he's the pro player. I'm not the pro player. I'm a scrub player. But look at the win rate. So who's right? So me, I work on facts. I present facts. I respond facts. I don't just blame, treat other people. Don't just gaslight their people, because I can't beat other people. So I'm already retired. I didn't early retire early by gaslighting and blaming and being close-minded. Of course, I accept advice, but not all advice. So when I accepted his advice, as you saw earlier, I lost matches because I accepted his advice to not use heat. So I was struggling. I was hungry. I was struggling to tell myself to use heat, So I won. So maybe it took me 2 hours to get my mind conditioned to warm up, to use heat again, to heat usage, heat properly. So I was able to rank up to God 1, to Destruction 1. So now I'm Destruction 2 for less time. Maybe, I don't know, maybe how many hours? Maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, I don't know. Compared to God 1, because this time I was following my own path. I'm my own decisions. So I use heat more. So yeah, so you don't want me to use heat? You only want to use heat engagers? So who would you listen advice to? The one who has lower win rate. Or you're gonna listen to a 40% win rate when I'm 60% win rate. This player match would be higher if I didn't get handicap. So I think my other account is higher. Yeah, I think this is my other account because it's only like 100, 200 matches. As much as I like the guy, but I'm really intolerant with people blaming me, gaslighting me. Why do you have to blame me for people being stupid? I don't force opinions. You're gonna make up stories. I'm forcing opinions just because I'm replying. I'm forcing. What if I only eat one rice and I don't have enough energy and I have an accident? Doing taekwondo 540 kicks are dangerous. You have to be in condition. Safety first, not the opinions first of people who don't do martial arts. I don't want to live like him. I don't want to have a 40% win rate like him against me. I don't want to work forever like him and always has stress. But I'm not stressed. I'm just mall hopping every day, just traveling locally, every day, and just playing JRPGs every day. So stressed. I wake up whenever I want every day. And, I just play JRPGs every day. So yeah, this video is getting longer. So that's why I'm quitting. I don't know if maybe just need to take a break, but there's really no point for going further ranks. So you really shouldn't have got higher destruction ranks here. This is only gonna my completionist is only gonna bother me, bug me. I want a god, maybe god 5, god 6, but who knows? If ever it's possible, I might reach that, but at what cost? Cost to my health, my stress, and when I reach that god 6, I want to be god 7, I want to be god 8, and then I read that you need 52 wins to get god infinite. So there's just no point. These ranks, there's just no point. Just a pro players and just stupid opinions. And God of Destruction was fine. But saying Oh, rank inflation. Tekken King is the new blue ranks now. So God of Destruction is easy. It's easy. So next month they're going to say God of Destruction 2 is easy. So easy. Somebody's wasting your time. So yeah, so I'm just burnt out from this game. Sad that I spent more money. I'm gonna miss my characters. So yeah, so I think my rant is over. Good to get that out of my chest. I don't know what to do anymore with this account. With my YouTube Tekken account. I don't know if I want to play Tekken 9. This is more stress on my head, but yeah, Tekken will always be part of me. Maybe just take a break and decide after this PS Plus expires and then decide to sell Tekken 8. I was practicing Jin. I don't see my rank yet. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep the channel, for the throwback to the memories and maybe convert in the end convert this to something that will generate income. So it's another channel. So I have multiple channels. So an example, this channel. I was hoping that this channel will be Tekken only, but I need to be productive, so I will not be playing Tekken much anymore. Back in maybe season 2, season 1 already, I decided not to play this game seriously. But if the only person I play with is an asshole, I don't have many more motivation. So see, rank 2 plus or lower and match with Tekken gods should be lower. Should be Destruction 1. Should be Destruction 1, Destruction, and God Supremes. So that's already 3 ranks lower. So they're lying. Developers are lying again. I love this game, but yeah, the highest rank is not even my main. Yeah, but the problem is now everyone else is God of Destruction. So how can I get practice with other characters since everyone is God of Destruction? Oh my god, I don't even know how to play Jin and his God of Destruction. So my June should be Tekken King skill level, but she's this God of Destruction now. So now that's where the inflation comment, rank inflation comments come from. I haven't even played Miyaru's own, it's just God of Destruction. What the F? I think that's it for me for now. My god. Oh my god, destruction. I've been using her for a while, just destruction. So that's it. So have a great day. Take care.